Praise the Lord, dear saints, dear friends. How's everyone doing? Hope everything is well for you. And I want to encourage you that don't be discouraged for what you can simply see. You know, the things that you have not seen is greater than what you are able to see. God has great things in store for you that your eyes still yet unable to see. Your eyes is still unable to see. Hallelujah. I have a good subject for you today. And the subject that I have for you today is on the Alpha. Is on the Alpha. As you probably already know that the Alpha and Omega, which is the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega is the Lord. The Alpha and Omega is the one that have been created everything that you can see around you, wherever you are. And I know that whatever I see here, where I am right now, you are able to see the same thing. He is the one who have been created everything that your eyes can see as yourself also. He's the one that have created you, gives you life. You are his children, his offspring. Ain't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful. The Alpha and the Omega is consists with time. And in another way, it says that the Alpha and the Omega was and is and will have to come. So the Alpha and Omega consists with time. Time, time, time. Time is beautiful. Time is matter. And to me, schedule. Schedule. Everything have a schedule. Schedule allows you to know how things gonna take place, such as if you have to go to work, such as if you have an enterprise, or if you have um, children to take to school. Schedule kind of keep you up, it keeps you up to know that the time you have to start it. And time is short. Time has some certain frame. If you do not use the time in the frame that it's it's operate, time gonna pass you by. God Himself was created the whole world in time. As in Genesis, where he took 6 days to create this, to create that, to create things on earth. So he uses time in a right matter. He using time in a right proper way to allows us to kind of use time in to know what to use time to allows us to do the things that we have to do. And it says in the Bible and in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, everything consists time. There is a time for everything. Everything. You know, I love season. Although that where I from in Haiti, I mean, where we when you live in a tropical weather, it seems like Is there a season? There is no season except for December. I don't know anything. I don't know. There is something so significant about December, but only when December comes, we feel the change. But other than that, summertime, I mean, people are here when summertime comes, you feel like, oh, it's so hot. But where I'm from, it's hot all the time. That's some country I cannot stay there, especially in my country. I cannot live there for a long time because I cannot live where it's very, very hot. So time is matter. We have season. The season comes to let you know the things that you have to do. So when the season comes, you must know what you have to do because you have to flow with the season, because if you do not flow in the season that you have to do things, time the season gonna go, so and then you stay with the thing there and unfix it. So the Alpha in Omega, he is, I mean, he knows. I mean, that Alpha and Omega there, it's a it's a way that cannot tell you how deep, how profound that name is, because not only that things that you seeing there and created by him, and you kind of know he is the present, he is the future, he was the past. I mean, the Alpha and Omega, it's so deep. And it consists, I mean, it kind of took a whole lot. It took a whole lot about the time, because when he comes, he said that I will be going and I will send my comforter. It's all about time. He was present, future, and past. So the Alpha and Omega, he knows who he was. He knows very well who he was, because um, at the beginning, when the Pharisees and all the people that were mistreated him, they mistreated him. They accused him, and there were there were so many big people there, lawyer and judge and all kind of type uh prophets there. But in some sort of way, he he didn't compromise the way they were pressuring him, because he said to them, I am the Son of God. I am the King. You know? In order for you to fulfill your dreams, in order for you to know who you are, you have to know that Alpha and Omega, that you are a part of Alpha and Omega. That means that Alpha and Omega is the source, is the fundamental, but you is a part of him too. So because that you know you are a part of him, you're gonna see yourself in the way that Alpha and Omega perform. You know, when you know the way Alpha and Omega used to perform, or how he performs, that's kind of give you so much courage. That's kind of change your intellect. That's kind of change your mind to operate in another higher level. So it is very important to know that who Alpha and Omega was or who Alpha and Omega is. Because with that concept, that will inspire you to achieve so many wonderful things that you want to uh, achieve. Because according to Revelations chapter 22 verse 13, God is the Alpha and Omega. Is the Alpha and Omega. And if you go from there, from Revelations chapter 22 to 13, you will see what the significance of the Alpha and Omega. You will see what Alpha and Omega stand for. You will see what Alpha and Omega legacy is. Or there, you will see that, oh my God, if I am a part of Alpha or Omega, that means that I can achieve, I can do whatever that I want to do. Because in Ephesians, actually Philippians 4:13 says that we can do everything that we want to do by God that it strengthens us. That is for sure that if you really want to do something, that He already gives you the capacity, the ability for you to do it. All you have to do is see yourself doing it, see yourself perform in it. If you have to believe and do what it's required for you to do. So you, despite of what happened yesterday, I want you to think another way. Because as you know that him, Jesus himself, he went through a whole lot. Beside of what people put on him, people did to him, that didn't stop him fulfill his deity, fulfill his majesty. Because I don't know how much, how far, I mean, how many times that you have been down, or I don't know if you are still down. But I want to encourage you, knowing that you do not have you do not have to be discouraged or stay there. Or you have the courage. You must have find the courage for you to rise up above, for you to do what He wants you to do, what you want to do. So your mistake could have been a step for you to start something new. You know, as I started with the time, whatever you need to do, you must have a beginning to make a plan, a beginning for you to put it in the paper, a beginning for you to think about it. But if you have not started, or if you don't want to start, if you don't want to see it in your mind, it will never accomplish. Because it has to have a beginning. Everything has to have a beginning. That's how children, that's how marriages take place. You know? Oh my God. That's how marriage take place. By the beginning. By beginning, you see a young woman, she is beautiful. You started talking to her, telling her how much your feelings are for her, or how beautiful she is, or how handsome he is. You starting the conversation. And if you plan to have a baby, you starting to have some kind of sentimental relationship that will take you to the place for you, for your wife to conceive the baby. All that is a beginning, or you starting beginning to do something. So when the beginning takes place, and something else will take place as well. So I don't know, but just as Jesus didn't compromise about what they did to him, about what happened to him, it's all right. You have to see yourself that way, despite of what happened yesterday or the other years. You have to go stand up for what you believe, for what you want. You know, you do not have to compromise, because when you let a compromise take place, you feel like you want to settle, and and you know for sure that it's not what you want. It's not what you want. You cannot be settled there. You have to get up. You have to do something else for you to do, for you to be at your position. There, doors will start open for you. You know, doors will start open for you. Some people, they don't want to do anything, but they're expecting for the door to be open. But I just want you to know that the door will not open if you don't do the right thing. You could stand at the front door for the rest of your life. If you don't use your hand to switch the knob, to turn the knob, the door wouldn't be open. The power is in your hand. You have to touch it. You have to say it. You know, you have to say it. If you don't say it, it will not be done. No, it will not be done. So, the Alpha and the Omega, he is the true living one. True living one, he is forever young. He is the ageless one. So, I mean, in a way, I can tell that he is powerful. He is powerful. And so are you. You are powerful if you want to do whatever you want to do, because you are connecting with him. You are connecting with him. So sometimes people think that I have something to do, but I do it next year. Is it promise? No, it's not promise. Whatever you have to do, go ahead, set it up for you to do it right now. Right now, because tomorrow is not promise. It's not promise. Are we gonna make love? Let's do it right now. Are you gonna go to school? Just do it right now. Are you gonna find yourself a job? Just do it right now. Do you want to go? Just do it right now. What is your dream? Go for it right now. Because tomorrow is not promise. It's not promise. Make a plan today for what you want. And Start putting the picture in your mind. Start putting the picture in your brain. Visualize it daily and do what it takes for you to accomplish the picture, for you to paint the canvas. You have to see it in your brain. You know, it says that it says that you have to think whatever you want, whatever you need. You have to kind of make a plan. Make a plan. When you make a plan, you kind of put everything in a piece of paper or in your computer and print it out. You put it where you need to put it, and then as you make the plan, you have to see it in your brain. You have to see it in your mind, knowing that it is done. It is done. So it says in uh, Women's chapter 4, verse 17 that try not to focus, try not to focus too much and believe too much in the things that you simply can see. No, no, no. You must believe in the things that you cannot see as well. And that's how you will be able to accomplish much more greater things, you know. And when you see it that way, when you see it that way, that's kind of inspire you to go for it, go for it, go for it daily. And there are people that around you. It's not everybody that is for you. Some people they're not for you. They are against you. I mean, they don't care if you want to make progress or if you don't. I mean, it doesn't matter. So these people that you have to distinguish yourself with them. Distinguish yourself. Distinguish yourself. You don't care about what they say. You don't care about their opinions, you know. Because if you don't separate yourself from them, you may be involved with their opinions, and their opinions not gonna be in your advantage. It's gonna be disadvantage for you because they don't want you to make progress. They don't want you to make progress. They want you to stay down, down. So you must renovate your faith, your confidence, and work daily to whatever you want to be, whatever you want to have, whatever. It could be wealth, it could be money, it could be, it could be a relationship, it could be education, whatever it is, you have to go forward. You have to see it in your mind. Although that you may go to school to get some education about it, but if the education they gives you, if you they give you, if you don't put it in practice, so that education they give you will not will not do you any good. You have to put that education in practice and believe in your mind, believe in your spirit, knowing that everything's gonna be all right. You know, so that way God will open doors for you. It will open doors for you. There are some certain level that you need to reach, such as skill, uh, skill in life. Uh, you have a potential in you, but you need to apply all the new strategies that will help you to that uh, level. There was a time that I still do, although that I don't do it the way I used to. But I am kind of type of person that I love to sight. I love sightseeing. I love travel because to me, when I travel so I can get some new ideas and to see what I can do in that location or what ideas that I can get from that location and bring it to my location and use it to for my benefit. So I encourage you to travel, to sightseeing because the more you sightseeing, the more you travel, the smarter you're gonna be if you want to invent in life. So it will be helpful. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And I encourage you that you go forward because times is not gonna be there forever. You know, I decided to make this video today, but I have a cold. I am allergic with rain. A couple jobs got on my hair last time, and I kind of made a mistake. So you are more powerful. You are more powerful beyond measure. If you can simply imagine that, believe it, you get it made. According to Joel chapter 3, verse 10, teaches us that let the weak say that I am strong. Let the weak say, let the sick say that I am healed. Me, I have a cold right now, but I am here. I am here because I know that gradually it has to go away. Definitely. You are powerful, but if I said that you are powerful, you have to abide, you have to agree with me, saying the same thing that, well, of course, I am powerful. Of course, I am in good health. But the Bible says that by his stripe that we are healed. By his stripe that I am here. But if the Bible said that you are healed, if I said that you are in good health, you say, oh no, man, don't be silly. Did you see how sick I am? Oh, that will take a whole lot of couple months for me before I can finally get well. So you're gonna take that fight. We're gonna take about 2 to 4 months before you really can get well. But if I say that, oh, you are in good shape. Well, I kind of feel it. Ha! I don't feel it. Kind of shake up your body, shake up your brain. I kind of feel it. Gradually, eventually, I'm telling you, you will feel better. And that's why I'm saying that I am gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. That's how you have to see it. If you don't see it that way, no matter how, no matter what type of motivation your doctor talked to you about, told you about health, if you don't believe it, if you don't apply it, it's not gonna happen. You are the one who have to take it and use it. Go with the flow. Well, the doctor said I'm great. I'm here. Guess what? I am. It takes place spiritually. It takes place inside, within you inside, before the body, before outside. I mean, healing totally does start from outside. It started from the inside. It started from the inside. But you are the one who have to kind of depict the picture. You know, if you don't, well, you are the one who need it. You better get it. I cannot get it for you. You are the one who need it. So as you are the one who need it, you go for it. You grab it. If you have to jump, get it, jump and get it. You know, if you have to kind of, I don't know. I'm trying for you to get the picture. So that's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is. You know that in 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 4, God is the Alpha and Omega. He is super duper powerful. He is the living one. He is the mightier one. He is the great one. So what you have to do, you have to picture yourself in his feet, that you can do what he do, because he already given you the capacity to carry and do whatever you want to do as well. But can you take it? Can you feel it? Can you go for it? There is a time for everything. Like I said, there's a time for everything. There is a time for everything. Whatever you need today to do today, go for it with power. Go for it. I know you will miss it. You may miss it, but you may not. But if you do, so what? Go for it another time. Go for it a second time. Go for it. I mean, you have to keep on going until you get it. Oh, Michael Jackson say, don't you dare stop till you get enough. But don't you dare stop till you get it. You are the one who need it. Well, if you miss it yesterday, go for it tomorrow. Go for it tomorrow. You never know. If you missed it last year, go for it. Well, that's how life is. That's how life is. We are not perfect, but because God is within us, we can accomplish our dreams, your dreams, my dreams. We all have dreams. We all have goals. We all have purpose. So say to yourself, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I am going for it. I am going for it. Don't you dare say I will. Say I am going for it. So when you think that way, things change. Things change. And see the picture as a as though that is already done. It's already done. It's already done. What do you want today? Today, time is matter. Time is matter. And don't you see that? Oh, well, I know that will take a long time. Well, doesn't matter how long it's gonna take. It doesn't matter how long it's gonna take. Do it, and in no time you will see you get it. No time. There are trouble in everything. There are effort that you have to apply in it daily. Daily you have to apply them. But you have to remind yourself knowing that you have the capability to achieve that. You have the capability to create whatever you want to create. And force yourself to move with the flow because time is matter. There is a frame time which is 24 hours. 24 hours, 12 hours for this, 12 hours for that. So you must program your plan. You have to make a plan knowing that, well, where's my calendar? Oh, this morning I'm supposed to do this. And tomorrow I'm supposed to do that. So when you make your calendar, that's kind of encourage you instead to sleep to go for what you want to do. You know, there's a time for everything. You have to understand that. There's a time to make children. There's a time to make love. There's a time to go to work. There's a time to have dinner. You cannot keep eating, eating, and eating 24/7. Well, if you eat, there's a time for everything. What is what do you want to do between the time you get up and the time you need to rest? You know, to be prosper is not in 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 leg like people say or uh, they have a funny way to say it's not sky something. So it's simply that you have to familiarize yourself with the system, familiarize yourself with the things that is in alignment with the process, and then go for that process daily. Go for that process every now and then. Stick with the process, and then you're starting seeing the oil. You're starting seeing the beauty of it. That's how it goes. You can become whatever the person that you want to be, but you have to stay with the process. Wherever your treasure is, there your heart will be also. There your heart will be also. Today, may you find pleasure. May you find desire for whatever you want to do today. whatever you want to do. And like I said, it's very important that you do not let people discourage you. Don't let people discourage you, because it's not everybody wants you to be prosperous. It's not everybody. No. So God has planned for us, and the plans that He has for us is for us to be prosperous. You know, in the Bible, that King David, King David, King Solomon, Apostle Paul, Noah, Moses, Luke, they were wealthy people. Wealthy people in a way that to create, they were rulers. God inspired them to become wealthy, because when you're connecting with the divine power, I mean, it seems like you have something in your life kind of keep on generous and kind of juvenate you. I mean, kind of give you some kind of booster, you know, when you're connecting. Because when you're disconnecting, you feel dries up. You dry, you weak, because you don't have any substance to kind of uh sustains you, you know, and you need that substance. In the same way, you have to connecting with the divine power, or you have to connecting with the right people, because some people in your life, they kind of drain you, they kind of suck you in, they kind of push you down. Is that the kind of people that you want to be by your side? No, you need the people by you need some 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 people by your side that kind of show you the way, that kind of inspire, that kind of gives you some kind of thing that you don't need to sustain to remain strong. That's the kind of people you need. And today, you might be dry, you might be sick, you might be weak, you might feel poor, you might feel every bad things in your life. But I want to encourage you. God is able. He is able, because you are His offspring. You know, 1 John chapter 3 verse 2. You are His offspring. That means that I am a mother. I don't know, you might be a mother too, or you might be a father. I mean, if you have some food in the fridge, would you let your children be hungry? If you live in a beautiful house, would you let your children staying outside or begging other people to leave? No. You know you must give your children that right to stay, to eat, because they are yours. And it's the same way that God sees us, because He knows who He is. He knows His majesty. He knows His sovereignty toward us. So whatever He has, we have access to it. All we have to do is to draw closer, and talk to Him and ask Him. You know, all you have to do is just ask. Ask. When is the last time you asked God for something, for a little thing, for a big thing? When is the last time? You have to connecting with the divine power is in a way that you kind of touch it. It's not tangible, but you kind of uh, communicate, you kind of embrace it, you kind of put it in your spirit, you kind of put it in your heart, knowing that it's there. Whatever I need to do, I can plug in it. I can kind of, I don't know. But anyway, one thing that I can encourage you that whatever you need to do, He already equipped you to fulfill, to do that thing, whatever it is. All you need to do is just you have to connecting with other people who loves you, with other people who wants to help you in some sort of way, kind of show you the way, you know. And as you stay connected to it, and then next year or in a couple more years, what you think seem to be difficult or unaccomplished, and then you get it. I don't know, but today I make this simple video. I should be doing it because my vocal is not quite the way it should be. But I'm sure that if you allow your body, if you allow your spirit, you will be able to understand. And if what I say you think it makes sense, or you can kind of do do whatever. I mean, do whatever you want to do with it. Do whatever you want to do, and that is the reason why that I make it. I make it in a way that kind of give you booster, kind of give you something to uh, step on. You know, plain, plain. You have to make plan, and you have to go with the time. Like I said, that you can do it because God has the Alpha and Omega. He already gives you uh, the strength, the equipment that you need to carry, and then you go forward because if you go forward, you'll be surprised not you do it. You know, there are so many people. They are so irrational. Like when they hear something, like just made this video, and they said that, oh, lady, I understand you. Guess what? I do it tomorrow. I do it next year. And then when next year come, instead for them to go for what they said that they're gonna do, they do something else. But when you're deciding to do something, you have to go for what you said before and go forward. Do it. Do it. Don't say you're gonna do one thing and then another thing, and when the time comes up, you do something else. And then you're gonna break it too because you you don't have enough passion for it. Today, may the Lord inspire you, may the Lord give you courage, may the Lord give you wisdom, knowledge, so you can become the person that He wants you to be. And I know that you don't want to stay where you are. You don't want to stay. Even people that they have everything. When you look at them, you can say that, oh baby, you are so complete. Oh, congratulations. Oh man, I admire your efforts. So you think that person gonna stay there because that person see that he's already got everything settled, everything done? No, that person keep on going, keep on going. But if that person keep on going, can you imagine you have not started anything yet? You have to keep on moving. You have to keep on moving and moving and moving to do something. And that is the reason why that you have to place yourself where you should be. You should be. So may this video be a blessing for you. So I pray that you learned something. I pray that you like the video. And then God bless you. I see you in another video. God bless you. I love you and he loves you more. Bye.